and let us all do we can to build a better future.
Our friends at Reclaim the Net. So here's what happened. Minds, which is kind of this connecting, it's a social platform for so-called independent thinkers and those who want to grift on them. Basically, we have been putting together a festival of ideas. It's going to be conversations and comedy. They've got a bunch of people together for this from a wide range of perspectives and backgrounds. They wanted to advertise on Twitter. And make no mistake, when it comes to promoting on social media, if you're not advertising, you're not paying advertising dollars, it can be very difficult to get your stuff in front of people. We know that ourselves over here. Right. That's the way social medias work. Within seconds of submitting their ad to promote this event, the Twitter said the post was inappropriate and would not promote it.
Okay, so
inappropriate content.
Where does Twitter get the audacity to do this? Well, we could thank our elected officials in Washington, D.C., as well as the influence that big tech has over our politicians, as well as the influence that corporate media has, to where now they're dictating who can speak and who cannot speak. This is a serious issue, as we're seeing right now what's happening with the case for Assange. It's overseas right now, and the thing is, there's a very real risk of us losing our right to free speech. There's so much at risk here. It's very sad and pathetic that right now big tech is allowed to dictate who can speak and who cannot speak. When we do this show here at Hard Lens Media, we assume that our audience, when we give you the information, you guys and gals make your own decision and take the facts for how you see them, and then come to your own conclusions. We're not going to tell you how to think. We're not going to tell you how to vote. Right? The whole idea of independent media is to inform the people. The whole idea of what we're doing here is to empower people to, dare I say it, fight for a better future. But when you have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube starting dictating what you can and cannot see, what they're saying is, you're too stupid to think for yourself. You're too stupid to take this information and come to your own conclusion. You're so stupid that we have to make sure that we protect you. You're so stupid. Just trust us with the corporate stuff that we've been shoving down your throats for so long, and just be happy about it. Now, the thing is, that should enrage a lot of people. But there's a lot of people in this country that have been pacified by big tech, by the lies of our politicians, and hero worshiping all these jagoff leaders who think that they know better. Look, at the end of the day, if we don't start pushing back and fighting for free speech, no one's going to speak. And then we're all going to be in a little cage together. And it's going to be pretty sad and pathetic knowing that we could have turned this thing around. Twitter, at one point in the 2020 election cycle, covered up the Hunter Biden laptop story. Corporate media, the politicians were all saying that was fake news. And if you tried to share that on Twitter or on Facebook, Facebook and Twitter made sure that none of you could share it. What did we find out a few months later? Turns out the Hunter Biden laptop story is real.
Well, I'll point out also that this happened within seconds, so it shows that there's a bot that made this determination. Now, that's actually serious because it means that their algorithms are being programmed in some way or another to basically halt content from content providers that Twitter does not like. Yeah. And that is serious because it takes away accountability. It makes it much more difficult for somebody to protest this. And what it means is that at this point, they have algorithms that are seeking to very much shape narratives and shape what people think is important. Oh, is it trending on Twitter? Well, if other people are talking about it, maybe it's important. Maybe other people are talking about it. Maybe other people are thinking about it. But maybe, just maybe, it's what Twitter wants you to be talking and thinking about. There it is.
More importantly, folks, you have to start thinking. Everyone needs to start thinking for themselves.
Yeah.
Don't rely on big tech to do right by you.
No.
And the thing is, when we talk about algorithm, Hardlands Media has been impacted by the YouTube algorithm not once but 6 times. Yeah. Even our backup channel.
Backup channel now
got a gut check, and so it's not good. And the thing is, this algorithm, it will pick up trigger words, it will pick up statements, it will find thumbnails. I mean, nothing. The algorithm's like a blind attack dog, so we're very careful, and even on YouTube, what we can and can't say. But I think at the end of the day, is this something we want? The answer is no, because if we allow this to continue on, we'll say goodbye to all independent media. And I think with the way things are playing out right now, unfortunately, there's going to be a big reckoning, and a lot of content creators are going to get hurt by it.
A lot are, but it's not just the content creators; it's the content readers, consumers, however you want to put it. If what you think is important is being shaped by an algorithm rather than what flesh and blood human beings are actually concerned about, that's bad.
Agreed.
What are you being distracted by? Who's distracting you and why?